Hey, it's Marshall again here for another update on the Road to 55, or as I call it, the 860 challenge, because from when I started the challenge, there were 680 days until I turned 55. But it's probably easier just to call it the Road, of 55. No edits to this video. So yeah, it's day 24, I think, today. Of course, I can't report on today because it hasn't finished yet. So far, it's a pass, so that's good. So I'm doing a little bit better than I did the last time I reported. I think by the time I reported on day 10, I had failed 3 times and I'd had a near miss, which is where you have something you're not supposed to, but that's it. Just one item. So in the last let's say 13 days since then, I've only had one day that I failed, and I had 2 near misses, I think. So I've lost out on two points that I could have had if I was passing every day. I did attempt to do BB&E for a week. Big was successful at that, um, and then I think we failed on the same day after he had done that. But I did like 2 days I think of BB&E before I failed, and I think I'm not gonna go for BBBE right now. I know that's an incentive to get more points up there on my scorecard and to improve my score by the time I get done with this thing. But I really think that I'm not ready for that yet. I didn't do the BBE challenge last year until we had had a couple challenges where I had done carnivore for I think 60 days. Well, not consecutive days, but 2 30-day challenges of eating just carnivore and being successful at that. And then we did the 90-day BBBE challenge. Um, and I was able to be successful. So right now I'm just going to focus on passing every day, not giving into temptation. Um, my temptation has mostly been soda. There's been some times I've done other, carbs. Um, I don't think in this last few days, maybe there was one ice cream. I can't remember what all of my near misses and my one day of failure, what I ate on those days. But yeah, mostly soda, I'd say, is my biggest weakness right now. That's what's causing me to fail and to near miss. So yeah, I need to focus on that, get away from those temptations. Big was kind of giving me crap for not doing BB&E for over Easter, saying that there was danger in that. And I guess there was danger, but I wasn't really tempted. I just wanted to eat ham instead of beef, butter, bacon, egg. So I had ham, I had deviled eggs, I had asparagus, I had, well, that was it actually for Easter dinner. And I had eaten other things throughout the day, more eggs, some other things. I can't remember, but Easter wasn't a temptation for me. We did have mashed potatoes on the table while we ate Easter dinner, but I wasn't tempted to eat any mashed potatoes. That was mostly for my daughter because it wasn't going to be Easter without mashed potatoes for her. But everything else, yeah, it was all good stuff, all carnivore. Well, I guess the asparagus was not carnivore, but I already said that I was going to be allowing myself to have green vegetables occasionally. And so far, I haven't eaten too many vegetables throughout this challenge. But it's, if there's broccoli and I want to eat the broccoli, if there's asparagus, which I really like asparagus. So, stuff like that, I'll allow myself the opportunity. I have had strawberries maybe 3 times during this whole challenge so far. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm doing better in the last little bit than I did to start out. I failed a lot more often during those first 10 days, and so far I have not failed on consecutive days. But really, that's kind of by not coincidence, what's the word? By default, so this was in my first 10 days, though, not since my last report. But towards the end of that, I had a fail and then a near miss and then another fail. So, technically it was not consecutive days of failing, but it was pretty close in there. But so far, I haven't done that on this last run. So I feel better that I'm improving on my ability to stay on target. Come on, say it. Stay on target. So that's good. And I'm encouraged that I can do better. I'm encouraged that I can get a hold of this thing and I can get back. I'm not going to commit to just doing BB and E, beef, butter, bacon, and egg, all the time. But more often, I should be able to do that. So I found some, or I should say, my wife has found some canned meat. That's not too bad. She found some roast beef, some pulled pork. We do have a bunch of sardines that I can eat as well. I haven't had any of those yet. She's had a couple cans, I think. But I haven't done the sardines yet. Not that I have anything against them. It's just usually I'm doing something else. So yeah, I'm encouraged as far as, I know this isn't part of the challenge, but I did say I wanted to get out and move and be active and do some more walking like I was doing previously. And I haven't really done that. Another exercise thing that I could do that's pretty easy is I've moved offices now where I work, and I'm on the second floor of a building instead of on the ground floor. So I should be walking up those stairs every day and back down. Down hurts my knees a little bit, so maybe I'll just focus on walking up the stairs and then taking the elevator down the stairs until I lose some weight during this. But yeah, so that'll come. There's no incentive as part of this challenge. Thank you. I thought I was doing this during a quiet time. But what was I saying? Oh, there is no activity built into this scoring system. So me doing exercise isn't going to help me with this challenge to earn points. But I just generally feel like being active is one of the best things you can do for your body. Not necessarily just for weight loss, even though it does help with that. And I'm not talking intense activity either, but just getting your body to move, getting it in the habit, I guess, or a pattern of being active and working and moving those muscles and moving those joints, and your body being used to being active instead of sedimentary. And so I need to do better on that front. That's, like I said, that's not built into the point system of this challenge, but I think it's also important. So that's it for right now. I'd like to report to you next time and say I have 0 fails and 0 near misses. It's all green all the time. All passes from now on. That's where I'm focusing on. Later on, I can throw in some turbo and do the BB&E thing. But for right now, I'm just focusing on passing every day. So that's my latest report. I'll be back again some other time to let you know how I'm doing. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.